South Africa's national energy regulator granted power utility Eskom an 8% increase in the electricity tariff. The Portfolio Committee on Trade and Industry held a parliamentary briefing to discuss the impact of rising costs on the manufacturing sector. Other pressures include rising fuel costs and uncompetitive port tariffs, which Transnet is in the process of reviewing.
There were 6 objectives that we had, 4 key principles that came up with. And we were really looking at, in terms of cost recovery, ensuring that basically it does make up the revenue and it's sustainable and it's competitive in terms of international norms. And it is through that exercise and the principles, when we look at some of the numbers that were modeled, we start to see that cargo owners or cargo dues the revenue from cargo owners need to actually shift more towards tenants, and effectively tenants, the rental received from TNPA needs to be upped, and shipping lines revenue needs to go up a bit more, and then obviously the cargo dues comes down. So that's just been the high level outcome based on the deployment of the principles that we looked at.
Well, as you know, some of our electricity charges, some of our port charges are really above world averages. So that real constraint, and it affects the competitiveness of our manufacturing sector. So what we've done is, firstly, we've been campaigning for lower electricity prices for the manufacturing sector. And as you said, we welcome the announcement that it will be reduced from 16 to 8%. Now, again, we must also ensure that there is no markups by municipalities in increasing electricity charges, because as I said, that will then have an impact on the manufacturing sector. And then the other part we're looking at now is port charges and rail charges. And again, there was a very good announcement by Transnet that they will definitely be reducing the prices of ports for exports of manufactured goods and agricultural products. So that was really an important outcome of today's hearing. We've been campaigning for this for about 4 or 5 years for lower port charges, and I think we welcome the announcement by Transnet.